Welcome to Daily Global Motivation, where we challenge you to rise above mediocrity, break your mental limits, and claim the life you were meant to live. Today, we're diving into a truth so powerful that it can transform your destiny. Change your thoughts, and you can change everything. Your thoughts are the blueprint of your life. Every action you take, every decision you make, and every habit you build begins with what's happening inside your mind. Before we go any further, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this video, and comment below with the word growth if you're ready to take control of your mind and your life. By doing this, you're not just supporting the channel, you're making a commitment to yourself that you are ready to embrace transformation. If your thinking is trapped in doubt, fear, or negativity, your life will mirror that limitation. But if you consciously choose to think differently, to cultivate clarity, positivity, and focus, you can reshape your reality entirely. This is not wishful thinking. This is the science of the mind in action, the art of mental mastery, and the foundation of true transformation. Everything in life begins in your mind. Your mindset is the fertile soil in which your future is planted and cultivated. When your thoughts are rich with belief, purpose, and determination, your dreams have the nutrients they need to grow, and your actions naturally align with your goals. Conversely, when your mind is filled with doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs, even the most brilliant ideas struggle to take root. Transformation begins with awareness, recognizing the thoughts that dominate your mind, the patterns you repeat unconsciously, and the beliefs that shape how you see yourself and the world. Your brain is not a static organ. It is a dynamic, evolving system capable of rewiring itself in response to what you focus on and practice. This means that your current reality is a reflection of your habitual thinking, and by deliberately cultivating empowering thoughts, you can reshape the way your brain operates, ultimately creating habits, decisions, and a life that reflects your highest potential. A powerful example of this principle in action can be seen in the life of Nelson Mandela. While imprisoned for 27 years under brutal conditions, Mandela could have allowed his thoughts to be consumed by bitterness, anger, and despair. Instead, he consciously chose to focus on growth, leadership, and the vision of a free and just South Africa. By controlling his mindset even in the harshest circumstances, he rewired his mental patterns toward resilience, clarity, and purpose. When he finally emerged from prison, his thoughts had shaped not just his character, but the destiny of an entire nation. Mandela's life demonstrates a timeless truth. The mind is the ultimate catalyst for change, and by mastering your thoughts, you hold the power to transform not only your own life, but the world around you. The power of your mind is evident in the science of neuroplasticity. Your brain is not fixed, it is adaptable and responsive to the way you think. Each new idea, each new habit, and each challenge you embrace strengthens neural pathways that reinforce growth and resilience. Conversely, negative thinking, fear, and hesitation reinforce patterns of limitation, doubt, and stagnation. This is why mastering your thoughts is not optional, it is essential. By consistently choosing empowering, forward-thinking thoughts, you literally retrain your brain to see possibilities where others see obstacles, to find solutions where others see problems, and to act with confidence where others hesitate. Change begins and ends with what you allow into your mind. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality, and the mental environment you cultivate dictates the life you experience. The average person unconsciously feeds their brain with fear, negativity, and distraction, replaying failures and setbacks over and over, letting doubt dominate their inner dialogue. These repeated patterns create neural pathways that reinforce limitation, keeping them trapped in cycles of stagnation and frustration. But those who achieve extraordinary success understand that controlling their thoughts is the first and most powerful act of creation. You may not have control over every circumstance, every challenge, or every setback that comes your way, but you always have control over what you focus on, what you believe, and how you respond. Each moment spent nurturing positive, growth-oriented thinking strengthens your mental resilience, sharpens your focus, and builds a mind capable of achieving what others deem impossible. Consider the life of Viktor Frankl, the Holocaust survivor and renowned psychiatrist. Even in the unimaginable horrors of concentration camps, Frankl observed that prisoners who retained a sense of purpose and controlled their inner dialogue were far more likely to survive. He understood that while external circumstances were beyond his control, the thoughts he chose to cultivate, hope, meaning, and inner strength, could never be taken from him. By refusing to surrender to fear, negativity, or despair, he not only survived, but also emerged with profound insights into the human spirit, later writing the timeless book Man's Search for Meaning. Frankl's life proves a powerful lesson. What you feed your mind matters more than what happens around you, and mastering your inner focus is the key to transforming your life. One of the most powerful tools for changing your thoughts is visualization. When you imagine the life you want in vivid detail, your brain begins to treat that vision as reality. Athletes, innovators, and top performers use visualization to mentally rehearse success, program their subconscious, and create the neural pathways that lead to achievement. The more clearly you see your goals in your mind, the more naturally your actions align with them. Visualization is not daydreaming. Equally important is mastering your inner dialogue. The words you say to yourself, the stories you repeat, and the beliefs you nurture determine your reality. A fixed, negative mindset says, "I can't, I'm not enough," or "this is impossible." A growth-oriented, empowered mindset responds with, "I can learn, I am capable, and I will find a way." Every time you consciously replace limiting self-talk with empowering statements, you strengthen your neural pathways for success. You are literally creating a mind trained to overcome obstacles, embrace challenges, and pursue excellence relentlessly. The truth is, your thoughts become your habits, and your habits become your life. If you consistently allow negativity, fear, and doubt to dominate your mind, your life will reflect those patterns. But if you consciously cultivate optimism, focus, and persistence, your life will expand beyond what you thought possible. The key to lasting transformation is not just thinking positively, it's thinking strategically, deliberately, and with full awareness of how your thoughts shape your actions and outcomes. Change your thoughts, and everything else follows. History is filled with examples of people who rewired their thinking to achieve greatness. Take Nelson Mandela, for instance. He spent 27 years in prison under brutal conditions, yet he refused to allow hatred or bitterness to consume his mind. Instead, he cultivated thoughts of forgiveness, leadership, and vision for a better future. By controlling his mindset, Mandela transformed not only his life, but the destiny of a nation. His story demonstrates a universal truth. When you master your mind, you master your life. Circumstances may be harsh, challenges may be immense, but the power to change everything starts with one thing: your thoughts. Another example can be found in the life of Oprah Winfrey. Born into poverty and faced with repeated adversity, she could have allowed her circumstances to define her. Instead, she trained her mind to focus on possibility, purpose, and action. By cultivating empowering thoughts and refusing to dwell on limitation, she rewired her brain for success, transforming her life into one of influence, impact, and inspiration. The lesson is clear: success is not a gift. It is a reflection of the mental choices you make every single. Changing your thoughts is not a one-time event. It is a continuous, deliberate practice that demands vigilance, intention, and unwavering discipline. Your mind is like a garden. The seeds you plant and nurture will grow, while the weeds of doubt, fear, and negativity can take over if left unchecked. To truly transform your life, you must actively monitor your thoughts. Identify beliefs that limit your potential and replace them with empowering, growth-oriented alternatives that inspire action and resilience. It requires conscious effort to feed your brain with positivity, focus, and knowledge while deliberately rejecting the distractions, fears, and toxic influences that keep you trapped in cycles of stagnation. Over time, this consistent mental training rewires your brain, strengthens your neural pathways for success, and turns your mind into a powerhouse capable of shaping the life you truly desire. A striking example of this principle can be found in the life of Mahatma Gandhi. Despite facing systemic oppression, personal attacks, and countless obstacles during India's struggle for independence, Gandhi cultivated a mindset of discipline, focus, and unwavering belief in non-violent change. Every day, he consciously trained his thoughts to prioritize peace, purpose, and persistence, refusing to let anger, fear, or frustration dictate his actions. His daily mental practice allowed him to maintain clarity and resolve under extreme pressure, ultimately transforming not only his own life, but the destiny of an entire nation. Gandhi's journey illustrates a timeless truth. Consistent attention to your thoughts, practiced daily, has the power to transform your life and influence the world around you. Every time you change a thought, you create the potential for a different action, a better choice, and a greater outcome. Every positive, focused, growth-oriented thought compounds over time, reshaping your habits, your perspective, and your destiny. Your life is the sum of your thoughts, and by consciously directing them, you can create an entirely new reality. Success, happiness, and fulfillment are not accidents. They are the natural result of a mind trained to think, act, and grow intentionally. Remember, the power to change your life is already in your hands. It begins with your thoughts, but it does not end there. Your thoughts guide your actions, your decisions, and your habits. Your habits shape your character, and your character defines your destiny. If you want to change your life, start by changing your mind. Every thought is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. Every mental shift brings you one step closer to the life you were born to live. Take inspiration from the countless individuals who rewired their minds to achieve greatness. From inventors like Thomas Edison, who used failure as a guide to success, to leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, who transformed nations through clarity of thought and unwavering focus, the evidence is clear. Your thoughts are the foundation of everything you achieve. Change your thinking, and you change the trajectory of your life. So today, I challenge you, monitor your thoughts, confront the negativity, and deliberately cultivate thoughts that serve your highest potential. Visualize success, speak to yourself with empowering words, and take intentional action. Surround yourself with influences that elevate your mind, fuel your curiosity, and reinforce growth. Your mind is a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds. Plant wisely, nurture relentlessly, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It is capable of creating limitless opportunities, incredible success, and profound happiness if you allow it. By changing your thoughts, you create the foundation for every breakthrough, every achievement, and every dream. The journey begins now, and it begins in your mind. Change your thoughts, and you truly can change everything. Remember, the power to transform your life has always been in your hands. Every thought you choose, every belief you nurture, and every action you take shapes the reality you experience. Change your thoughts, and you change your habits. Change your habits, and you change your life. It's that simple, yet that profound. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, capable of creating limitless opportunities, building unshakable resilience, and unlocking the life you've always dreamed of. Now is the moment to take control, commit to cultivating empowering thoughts, embracing challenges as lessons, and consistently taking action towards your growth. And if this message resonated with you, don't just watch it, subscribe to Daily Global Motivation. Like this video, comment below with the word growth, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Your engagement is more than support. It's a declaration that you are ready to master your mind and transform your life. Remember, change starts in your mind, and when you change your thoughts, you truly can change everything.